Hanger.
It's called a what?
Hanger.
A hanger.
That is a hanger.
Okay.
And that's what we're talking about. See how this truck coming? What if it just decides to fall? Yeah, we'll have a problem.
All of this was cleaned up?
Yeah, we clean this up. The fire department helped us clean this up so we can get in. Now some of these are recent fall, like this limb. This is a recent fall right here. So hangers are kind of hard to detect unless you know how to look in the trees. See, like that's hanging. You'll look up, you'll see limbs laying over. You see how that one laying across the road there? We're gonna go up there and give you a closer look. The storm had blocked all of this. We couldn't even get in here. We couldn't, it was trees, the size of the ones we're looking here, they were all across the road. All across the road, all out there. And the fire department came and helped us. They opened up the road so we can get to our office. Yeah. That's the roof bar. Repair. We got an issue with the root ball. After the root ball, then we got to come in and repair the roads. Yeah, because it messed up the road all the way down. This is our water line here. And so the water on this side of the cemetery is cut off. Now we do have another water main that comes that way, but because of this, the water line, we had to cut it off. Now we've repaired about 10 leaks in here already, so we still don't know how many more we got to do. The Dever, you know, that was I don't like to call the name of the family, but we were alerted that one of our citizens may be transitioning, so we came in here to kind of get this prepared for that. That's kind of how we've been operating during the tornado. Wherever a citizen needs to be buried, we come and assess it to see if we can get in here, and we get in here and kind of clear it up so we can bury the, citizens' loved ones. It's 40 root balls, 36 to 40 root balls that has to be examined by the archaeologists. So even if we do cut the limbs, we can't remove the root balls until they are examined by the archaeologists.
Why do they have to examine?
Because this is a historic cemetery, and the Historical Preservation Committee, Society, they have their set of rules of how they treat historic cemeteries.
Even with down trees?
With down trees, because there may be some artifacts, in the root, like arrowheads or something in there, so they have to examine it to make sure that it's not there. And that's why I believe, that's just me, why they don't like for us to remove the root ball, because you don't know what's in it. Walk back to the truck and we try to move that. See how those limbs are laying? They could easily flip, or, we don't have the expertise to move that. So it looks dangerous because it is dangerous, yeah.
What happened here?
Like the green mark that's on the tree, that's where the Tree Forest Commission came and examined all the down trees. So when you go through the cemetery and if you see green marks and green dots on them, the Tree Forest Commission has been here. That's to say that something has been going on all the time to restore it back to its sacred presence. It's just, you can't see it, but it's going on all the time. So the city's been hard at work. Yeah.
There's somebody walking. She don't care, evidently. This is a leaner.
Well,
right here.
A leaner is when actually another tree is leaning on a tree, and when it's leaning like that. Yeah. See, we don't know. That could fall anytime. But you see the mark on it? That means it's been identified that it has to be removed. It can't be left there like that. So we have a whole issue. We got to remove the debris, but then there are trees that must be cut down because they're a safety hazard. They were traumatized. I use that word, traumatized by the storm. So we got to take them down as well. Like this tree. You can't leave this here.
Over, you have a crew that what?
Their specialty is burying. So they know how to go in there and maneuver without offending other graves and bury. That's what they do. Then I have another crew that's what they do is cut the grass and maintain it. But then when we're not burying, we all come together, to cut the grass. Because it's 36 divisions in just this cemetery. It's 36 divisions. That's a lot of grass cut. Well, I need to see my mother's grave, but see, this is dangerous for you to come in here and try to see your parents' grave. And then if you see a limb on it, and then you want to go and cut a limb or move a limb, this is just too dangerous to do that. So that's why we're asking them to be patient. Let us get the people in here to move this out of the way so that they can come and do what they need to do. That's dangerous. See, it's not, it may not be laying in the road or whatever, but that tree has to be cut down. Look, you can look at it. It's dangerous. So we have quite a few of those out here that I call traumatized, but they're really affected by the storm. But traumatized. They got to come down. It failed. I want so bad.
Guys doing today?
Today we are responding. The mayor put out the letter about having the cemetery open for the citizens for Mother's Day, and this is an effort with the cemetery department, public works, fire department to do that. Fire department is addressing really the hangers, what we call the hangers, that are very dangerous, and you've seen some of them falling when he was cutting, so we're doing that in preparation to make it as safe as possible for the citizens during Mother's Day weekend.